Hey everybody, we're back in Wanderstop, and it helps if I click that button. So yeah, we're gonna continue on with our little tea adventure. Just gotta. Yeah, we are gonna do something with this altar. But let's just clear out some of these leaves first. Picture? Teacup. Is it a clean teacup or is it filthy? It's filthy, but it's a nice mug. Let's get it in for washing. Alright, we're gonna do whatever the thing was at the altar. Is a trinket. Fair enough. So, yeah, we have to sit. Sit down in front of it and let your mind wander. Where am I? My name is... I don't remember my name. Oh God, what's going on? Where am I? Someone, please.
Hey, your name is Alta. Remember?
Right, that's right.
You're a fighter. A warrior.
Of course, yes, I remember.
See what I mean? You knew all along.
I'm sorry, I don't know why I forgot.
It's okay. I've got you. All of this has a purpose. I promise. Do you remember what your goal is?
Yes, to find Master Winters and train with her.
Not that one. The bigger goal.
The bigger goal? No, I've forgotten that too. What's the bigger goal?
Defeat anyone, anywhere, for as long as you choose.
Gotcha. What about for the next 10 years?
No. You can do much better than 10 years. If you work hard enough, you could go the entire rest of your life without losing. Think about it. Undefeated. For the rest of your life.
I think that's impossible. How can I even do that?
It's not impossible. Not for you. None of them work as hard as you do. That's why it's possible.
With your help.
Of course. I be honored.
Thank you.
I just need you to push yourself a little bit harder, okay?
Right, of course. Just tell me what to do.
I've got you, Alta. You're going to be okay. You're going to be amazing.
Everything's changed. Welcome back, miss. What? What just happened? That's an excellent question. It would appear our clearing has changed. I can say it's a most delightful change at that. Look at all these colours. Wait, did this happen because I sat down at the shrine? Seems so, just as promised. Something new has come to pass. About my sword. Where's my sword? Seems your sword is right where we left it. On the tree stump. Perhaps not everything has changed. Might be best to explore the clearing and learn more. Hold on, are all the plants I planted gone? It would seem they are, yes. But I put a lot of work into those. They're not permanently gone, are they? How do we get them back? Oh dear, Miss Otter, I'm truly sorry, but I'm not knowing a way to bring these things back. It seems the forest has taken your plants away. In fact, do you see the hanging pots over there? Before you showed up, Borrow had spent a bit of time filling them all with lovely plants. I filled them all as well. It's quite beautiful, yes. But all gone now. Sigh. Sorry that you had something taken from you. It is not a nice feeling. But perhaps you will join me in standing up and moving forward into the new shop that is before us. In fact, Borrow can see that already a new customer is arriving. Would you care to go and say hello? Perhaps she's even needing your help with something. Still much for us to do, and I'm grateful for your patience. Take care as always. Very, very autumnal all of a sudden. What are you? Yellow seeds. I only have yellow seeds now. Are there any other seeds around? I don't have any tools. So I need to go into the shop anyway. I hope that... Right, well, the camera's still here at least. Oh, my teacup. I'm having an idea if you might indulge me. Yep. Their emptiness is weighing somewhat on Borrow's heart, I must say, so it caused me to be thinking. You'd like specific tasks to complete, yes? Well, if you're helping me out to fill these hanging pots with some new plants. Taking some time for this flask? Sure. Well, yes, I'm supposing such a thing could certainly happen, but we should stop making things beautiful. We should not. Should we really stop making things beautiful simply because they may disappear in the future? Temporary decorating is something quite lovely. Sure, if I find the time. There's no rush. Any plants at all, certainly not being picky. And easier if you use a miniature pot. Yep, we know that. Well, let's grab you, grab you, grab you. Grab you. I need some water. Let's go. Move this guy. Aha, there are some blueies around. I just haven't seen any blue seeds. And let's give you a bit of a water. Yeah, so we've got blue seeds, pink seeds, and yellow seeds now. So let's plant some of these yellows. I think we accidentally planted that one wrong. But that's fine. It'll just give us more seeds. And we're gonna yoink, yoink. And you're a big one. Okay, some snock cones. I need water. So let's go see what this guy is. Whaling fruit. Okay. So Vretals, pole melons, so they're probably pink. Pink in the middle. Yellow on the edge. Yep, those are pole melons. They're like star fruit. And then presumably we've got yellow surrounded by blue. And these are bite berries. And then we want blue surrounded by yellow. Blue. On top of water. And these are mess berries. Okay, let's go and talk to you. Hello? Shoo! Shoo! Be gone with you! What? You heard what I said. I don't need eavesdropping from the competition. Competition? Damn Skippy. Probably thought you were the only merchant in these woods, didn't you? Well, guess what? Some of us are doing real salesmanship out here. But no. You have a problem with the basic tenets of healthy market competition. You think nobody else has a right to do honest business, right? Isn't that what you think? Yes. Of course that's what you think. You want all the profits for yourself. I'm pretty sure everything here is free. There are no profits. Ha! That's what you want me to believe. But I'm not worried. Once I set up shop, it's over for you and your little socialist utopia. What exactly do you sell? I bet you'd like to know that. I bet you'd love to have the edge on me. Well, tough tooties. I'm not falling for the what do you sell ever again. Wanderstop is a tea shop, so if you don't sell tea, we're not competitors? Oh, suddenly miseducated here knows about economics. You know what I offer customers? It's simple. Firm products, higher prices, harsh, unasked for life advice. All of that and a smack in the head on your way out. Alright, Grandma. Sounds like a business competition to me. And that's more like it. That's the spirit of competition. You got some moxie, kid. But moxie don't cut it in a cutthroat economy like this. You need brains, guts, wood screws. Economies of scale, return on investment. You'll never overcome my built-in market share advantage. Ha! I eat market share for breakfast. You have no idea who you're dealing with. Face it, kid. Now you're in the presence of a marketing greatness. You're scared. I know you are, but what am I? Oh, no, no, no. I'm not falling for that again either. This is good. I haven't felt the fire of fighting me for some time now. I like it. I'm going to enjoy running your little enterprise into the ground. Now, get your buzzing face out of here and let me set up shop. Would you like some tea while you set up? Hell no, I don't want tea. Okay, fair enough. What the hell? How did you get set up so quickly? That's right, we're open for business. You ready for profits? You ready for marketing? You ready to get your face kicked in with savings? Then come down and see Nana, losers. Alright, here I am. And what of it? What can I buy? I'm ready to see this shop. Ready to confront the crushing boot of competition? Behold, consumerism! A little meow meow. A mug. Or a candle. Yes, what is it? What does this icon mean? Is this your face? Can't possibly. Those are nanobucks. That's how much they cost. Okay, fine, but I don't have nanobucks. I've never heard of a nanobuck. Have I heard of a nanobuck? How are you a small business? The nanobuck is the international currency. The nanobuck is the gold standard. I think you're making this up. How dare you accuse me of deceit? That's it, you're gonna make me... Where is it? Here we go. Professor Currency's All-in-One Book of Economics, Volume 1. This is infant stuff. It's pathetic that I even need to give this to you. Thanks, Nana. I'll use this information to crush you. Ha! With Volume 1, you wish. Let's talk when you're at Volume 12. Now that's economics. Still have nightmares about Volume 12. How about if I sell you something in exchange for nanobucks? Ah, you're talking about barter. I'll bring you something, you can buy it off me. Okay, let's put this in the library. The old woman over there is trying to run Wanderstop out of business. Should we be concerned? Don't worry, I'm studying economic theory to take her down. Oh, you also being a student of Professor Currency. What is your favorite aspect of economics? Supply. No, wait, demand. I'm also preferring demand to supply. Perhaps in my younger days, I was being more of a supply kind of person. This was a younger borrow. A borrow that is long gone. And to be honest with you, I'm not especially worried about our new competition. Perhaps it'd be even fun. Yes. Fun. He who is drawn simply to what is needed, to what is... Oh, hello. Hang on, is that stop sign still there? Where did I leave the stop sign? Where did I leave that stop sign? I mean, maybe the stop sign's gone. I mean, I might as well grab some tea while I'm out here. I assume the stop sign's just gone. Never mind. Can I sell you one of these things? State your business. Want to trade? Show the item you're holding. A pluffin? Yes, you're trying to sell me a pluffin? Okay, now you've got some nerve on you. Those creatures ain't something to be frivolous about. Beings as old as time, that's what they are. The strength of the cosmos, constitution of solid steel. The only living creatures Nana's ever felt any fear of. That's what they are. You coming here wanting to barter one? Yeah? Gotta learn a bit of respect. Those creatures demand respect, and this ain't it. Nobody gets behind the world of business without respect. You're like the least respectful Pete, so you don't want the pluffin? Hell no, I don't. Get out of my face and bring me something I can sell with dignity. I mean, it's good that you can sell that. What have you got to say? A fine day to you. This is Wanderstop. It's a tea shop. You don't say. How marvellous. A cup of tea sounds most restorative, but I would ask that you first allow me a moment of rest. On a journey such as mine, one's strength must be minded carefully at all times. Rest is the utmost priority. Once I'm recuperated, you can certainly discuss tea at length. Are you a fighter? So you've noticed, I am indeed a warrior by trade. Currently in my second year fighting for the minor circuit, none to accept with my record. Would you allow me a small moment to boast? Perhaps you recognize my mask. It was a gift from the Vindian Empress, given only to the warriors she sees as most honorable. Those who seek honor and respect in combat rather than victory alone. I carry her blessing everywhere, on my body and in my heart. I'm a fighter too. Truly, yeah, why yes, now that I'm paying attention, I see the poise and balance in your stance. Of course, I see it clearly now. Another warrior like myself, here in the woods. It is fate that brings us together, yes. Surely it is. Please tell me a tale of combat. I wish to know of your journey and your strengths. Well, I used to be undefeated in battle. Ah yes, I can recall my own first loss. An educating time. I didn't really lose, it's more like... Okay, this is a weird question. Have you ever suddenly lost your strength for no apparent reason? Like it just sort of left you? It's unfamiliar to me. I've never felt disconnected from my power. Oh. I guess I can tell you about it. I spent the last 8 years doing tournament fights in the combat arena. Wait, no. Alta? I'm sorry, do we know each other? You are the warrior Alta? This is you? Yes. My heavens. My heavens! What a beautiful and surprising world we live in. The warrior Alta is before me. The strongest fighter of the modern era. You know me? Know you? I've been to see you fight twice. I saw you at the Royal Arena 3 years ago. It was, how do you say, it changed my life. Truly. In fact, because of this fight, I began using a false advance in combat. I'd only ever been using serpentine advance, but the false advance gave me more flexibility when disarming opponents. I fought a guy once who used literally nothing but serpentine advance. He couldn't keep sightlines to save his life. Ha! I can envision it perfectly. What a sorry state of things. It reminds me of an acquaintance who once insisted that the only way to counter a turned blade advance is to go straight into a major submission. He truly believed this. Sure, it would work if the opponent is in a coma. So it would. Oh, and the second time I saw you, it was just last fall. You fought Lady Ash in Speria. Right, yes, I remember. That was a good match. Please do not ply with your false modesty. You wiped the floor with her. She actually would have been fine if she knew how to switch stances. Perhaps. But the advantage was obvious. Your movement simply could not be matched. And now I've run into you purely by fate, here in the middle of nowhere. And you're running a tea shop? Is that right? Just briefly. I'll be back to fighting soon. Haha, warrior Alta, I'm astounded once again by you. You've discovered a new form of training in the most unconventional location. Making tea! I would have never thought to try it. What new abilities will this unlock for you in combat? Does it strengthen poise, or is it mental training? No, don't tell me. I only wish to see the results. You surpass us once again. I'm stunned but not surprised. Thanks? Oh, my apologies. My name is Ren. I've come to these woods seeking personal growth, to find new strength. Meeting you has affirmed that I am walking an honorable path. It's nice to talk to another person like me. But of course, Warrior Alta, you and I are kin. We share a common destiny. It is fate. I believe this with all my heart. Let me know if you want tea. Tea, of course! In all the excitement, I had nearly forgotten. Yes, let us have a cup. How can I possibly rest? I'm flushed with enthusiasm. No, a cup of tea sounds perfect. What would you like? Reminded me of the passion I felt in my youth. Back then, the world felt spontaneous and alive. But seeing you here has felt like a call to action, to be inspired and to chase what feels most alive. Calls to mind passion and the pursuit of one's dreams. It's extremely specific for tea. Okay. Passion. Tastes like citrus milk and whatever you most frequently ate for breakfast as a child. Requests. A fruit flavor that brings to mind passion. Nutty. Not azzy. None of these really... None of these really scream passion. Maybe the messberry? Maybe the messberry? Not biteberry. And probably not snock cones, but... Messberry, maybe? What kind of ingredients should I use for that? Or I wasn't sure. Doesn't sound quite like any ingredient I could think of, but perhaps that is okay. Not knowing for sure until they drink it. Bring them whichever flavor feels right to you, and if they wish for something else, they will say so. Alright. Yep, okay, we'll do messberry then. What exactly happened to the other customers? Oh goodness no, they are being very much alive indeed. Simply somewhere else, in a place not visible to the two of us. Do you think Gerald is okay? He's on his own path now, a journey to all himself. Or I was concerned about Gerald's curse, not an easy thing to be dealing with, no, not at all. But will we see him again? I hope so. If we do not see him, then we will trust in him to resolve the curse on his own. Just feels like there was more to do. Of course, I understand. One day there may be more to do, but that is not being in our control for now. Okay. And bellows. Wait, I don't just have a messberry lying around. I thought I'd grown one. Messberry. This one? Yeah, this one. I'd probably put it down somewhere. Alright, where are you, Ren? Here you are. Passion tea. Excellent. Let's have a taste. Ha! Does this tea contain messberry? What an interesting selection. It is the unknowable fruit, the taste that eludes grasp. What about messberry called to mind passion for you? Was it the fire with which so many people have devoted themselves to trying to understand the fruit's taste? Or was it the fruit itself, to be so singular and inscrutable that it is certainly a mark of boldness? Haha! Please do not tell me your answer. I shall enjoy coming to my own conclusions about your intention. I am very grateful for the tea you have brought me. It is exactly what I hoped for. As long as I have your ear for a moment, I must ask you something. There's a story I have heard about you, and I simply must inquire as to whether it's true or not. Sure, go ahead. You were trained in sword combat by the old Master Earnhardt, were you not? See, there is a tale I've heard told a number of times about your training with him. I've heard it is said that at your graduation from his school you boasted of your unparalleled skill. Apparently, Master Earnhardt, widely regarded as the foremost expert in modern sword combat, was so disgruntled by your hubris that he contrived to humiliate you. Personally challenged you to a longsword duel on your very graduation day. I've told Warrior Alta that you've in fact disarmed him right there in front of the student body. But with you here in front of me, I simply must ask, is this true? I'm ordered by oath to never speak of that situation. Of course I understand. Please forgive my line of questioning. I did not mean to be intrusive. I feel confident that you would have beaten him had the situation arisen. Thank you for indulging me. Where are you going with the mug? I'm sure I'll find it at some point. I'm gonna sit and have a drink.
Huh. What is this? I've never tasted anything like this before. It's like almonds or, no. More like a sugary kind of rubber? Okay, it's basically if birthday cake tasted like salad. Or no, if salad tasted like birthday cake. Yeah. I actually think that's it. Wow, I did it. I figured it out. Okay, hang on. No. It's basically like a fried pastry, but you get these layers of icy metallic flavor, sorta. It's like... Oh no. No, this is gonna be a whole thing. No, okay. I have to stop. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm done. We're done here.
Okay, let's give the rest of that to the tree. Ready for the next one. Let's see if she wants to buy this. Want to trade? A pot? It's your idea of value. Do you know how many pots I've got? Literal warehouses full of the damn things. They're just bigger cups. Why did you collect so many pots? Why don't you start on this too? Sound just like my mother. My reason for collecting pots is none of your damn business, okay? Got it? We're not discussing it. If you keep asking, you'll be stacked in a warehouse. I get over here and bring me something useful. Fair enough. We're going to call it there for episode 6. I'll catch you in the next one.